Saucers, Jay Gruden here, ex-head coach for Washington Redskins, now the Commanders. Hello, Saucers, Jay Gruden here, ex-head coach for Washington Redskins, now the Commanders. Sitting here at Trump National Golf Course here in Sterling, Virginia, and I want to welcome you to Pro Wrestling Sauce with Jacob and Josh. This is by far the best wrestling podcast in the world. You're going to love it. Speaking of wrestling, back in the day, my favorite wrestlers, Rey Mysterio. I can remember when my kid was 5 years old, I tried the 369 on my bedpost, broke the bedpost, almost broke my back. Tough to do, man. Rey Mysterio, I love you. But my favorite probably was Jake the Snake Roberts. When he first introduced the DDT, he poured the snake on people's heads and backs. You gotta love it, man. But don't ever forget, if you're in the red zone and you want to call a play, you need a touchdown, one play to score, throw the fade, man.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jay Gruden, ladies and gentlemen. Former head coach of the Washington Commanders, Jay Gruden. Welcoming us in. We haven't played that bit in a while. Thank you, Jay. We greatly appreciate it. Josh O'Leary here. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Here every Wednesday on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. And welcoming us in. As you see here, oh yeah, we're good. We're up and running. As you see here, it's just me. Lonesome old me. No Cowboy Nate. Cowboy Nate, we need to send him our best wishes. He is under the weather. He's not feeling well. This isn't a bit. I know I usually make up a story or something, but no, he isn't feeling good. So let's hope that Nate gets better, gets back to 100% health. He probably needs to eat more pizza rolls. He probably hasn't had enough pizza rolls. He had a ton of them in his diet, and then he just took them completely out of his diet. And so what I'm thinking is that Nate possibly needs more pizza rolls. So maybe we can start a fund, like if they're not like a GoFundMe, because he doesn't need money. He just needs more pizza rolls. So maybe we can find a way to get more pizza rolls to Cowboy, and he'll return to us sooner than later. You know, but he is not here tonight, and hopefully he gets better soon. We also are missing Jacob. Where is Jacob? Well, Jacob has work super early tomorrow, he says, but he also gives away his location on Discord. As I can see, you're playing Madden. You're playing a game of Madden, but you can't be here on the Sauce. Is that the case? Is that the case, Jacob? Are you watching the show right now to make sure I'm not calling you out for playing some Madden? He's probably right in the middle of a game. He's probably not paying attention at all, but Jacob is not here. He says he has work early, so we'll see. He may pop in and join us. I know he got some new WWE, what are they called? Crunch or something? WWE Champs. Crunch. They're called WWE Champ figures. And he's been trying to pull a Randy Orton or a Cody Rhodes or a Jey Uso, and I think he finally got a Randy Orton today. He finally pulled a Randy Orton. He said his local Walmart restocked after he bought all of them. And he finally got a Randy Orton action figure, so he might pop in and show us those, but if not, we'll catch him on the next live stream. Like and subscribe. We are here for you every Wednesday, like I said, at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Superhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel for Pro Wrestling Sauce. You got House Assembly Sundays at 9. You got Survivor Digest. We just had a killer episode of Survivor. I tuned in. I took notes. You can guarantee that I'll be talking about this episode. I got a lot to say about it, but not here, not tonight. Tonight it's all about wrestling. Right? Tonight it's all about wrestling. And I'm Josh O'Leary. Everybody else is not here. Dirt also missing MIA Dirt. I think he's also on Discord doing something, playing a game or something. Big goofing on a game. I know he's busy this time of year. He's got little ones he's also taking care of. So No one's to blame for missing the show. I'm here, guys. I'm here to fill the void and to um, you know continue on. We got a full docket here. I got a full docket. I got plenty to talk about. Plenty to talk about. And we're gonna keep it relaxed and light, correct? And we even got a nice little what do you want to call it? Docket here. I can pull this up. I can pull up Bleacher Report if I need to. My own little robotic Nate here. I can pull this up, and we can scroll on this and see what's going on. Let's get rid of these sports betting ads, because we're going to be talking Survivor Series War Games to start the show, guys, for sure. We're going to be talking Survivor Series War Games. This was a pay-per-view. This is probably my least favorite pay-per-view. I've reiterated this many times here on the program that I do not like War Games. Not Survivor Series per se. I don't really like. I almost miss the traditional Survivor Series match now that we've done War Games for so long. This one felt forced. It didn't. The storylines didn't feel heavy. It didn't feel like everything was clicking on all fronts with both of these teams. It was it felt thrown together. It felt last minute. Everything as of late kind of feels last minute. Feels like they're kind of just flying up by the seat of their pants with everything. They're letting AI write too much shit, I think, and relying on that to kind of guide them. But we're going to be talking. Oops, went off screen there. We're going to be talking War Games, and I guess we'll just we can go in order. We can go in order. Where was I? Oops. Let's give us a nice. Where'd that screen go? Here it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We got Survivor Series War Games, and we started off with the women's War Game match. Now this was, hot match on paper here. You got on the women's side, you had AJ Lee, you had Charlotte Flair, you had Alexa Bliss. They are the tag team together there. Oops. Accidentally went off screen, guys. Sorry about that. And you also have Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Let me get a sip. And on the opposing side, Bad Lady side, you had Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax. They're the tag team on that side there. And then, but you also had Kyrie and Asuka. So they had double tag teams on their side. With the babyfaces getting the victory here in this match. AJ Lee getting the submission on Becky Lynch for the finish. This was what it was. This wasn't my favorite thing. I mean, we had some hot spots in this match from Io Sky with the trash can. You know, that's always over. You could have her and the trash can as a tag team. To be completely honest, the trash can should be in this graphic. That's on the. That's right here. Trash can's a main character at this point. At least that's how I feel about it. Let's see here. Let's see what they said. They gave it a B here on Bleacher Report. Flair honored 7-year-old fan Scarlett with new tribute gear. Okay. Jax. Okay, yeah. Legend entering last for the heels. Dude, why does it keep doing that? It's very annoying. Keeps taking me off screen. Yeah. Legend entering last for the heels gave her a few spotlight moments that put her over as a dominant force for the future despite her relative inexperience. Sky's big spots never get old. For the sake of the match as a whole, it set up Lynch to get her comeuppance in grand fashion all while Lee got the last laugh. There were pacing issues early, yeah, but Ripley's arrival brought a greater sense of urgency and invoked the biggest reaction to the match to that point. From there on, it was golden, with the right stars getting the spotlight and the right team going over. Now, I disagree about that last line. I disagree about that last line 100%. The right team did not go over. I picked the heels here. Nate, Cowboy Nate, our sweet Cowboy Nate, who is under the weather and not here tonight. He predicted this down to a T. He predicted this pay-per-view down to a T. Clean sweep. Clean sweep for Nate. Congratulations, Cowboy. Right? But I did not agree with that. I did not agree with the fact that AJ Lee got the submission pin here on Becky. I don't know. Why is AJ Lee... Why are they making it look like she's like really good at wrestling? Because I don't like that. I don't like that, and I'm not seeing that. But they're making you want to believe it here with her getting this win. She's protected here again in a match with a bunch of people in it. A one-on-one match against Becky Lynch. It's almost laughable. Her coming face-to-face in this match with people multiple times. It seems like they were taking a long time just to have a face-off so someone could interrupt the face-off because they're going to tease all these matches. But I don't know. I don't necessarily know we're gonna get them. And when we do get them, what's it going to be like? Right? I want to look back on this pay-per-view because this match did have a single women's match on it that someone in that match was getting a lot of shit talk to them. I want to see if that match in comparison to AJ Lee's first singles match is just as good. We have Nikki Bella returning, facing Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. And you hear, Nikki, I don't know. There's just a lot of hate towards Nikki for absolutely no reason. When she looks great, she can wrestle, right? And she's putting people over tremendously. She's not coming in and stealing the spotlight with her 4 moves. With the tagline, "I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler." What? I can't name an AJ Lee match. From, it was probably her best match was probably against Nikki Bella. Probably. I don't know. I just don't. I think the heel should have came over here. This was a scraggly team of heels. It was very scraggly, and then you had Last Legend entering last and really being, I would say, quietly over with the internet fans, low key over with the internet fans, and low key over with me too, because I saw her live. She was over with the crowd here in South Carolina. She was over with the crowd, and I believe she's over with the fans as well, who are watching and contributing their opinion online. So I don't know. The heels just seemed like more of a team that really needed this thing, man. They seemed like a team that really needed this thing. They gave it a B. Everybody was also talking about Rhea Ripley's mask being a nod to the Terrifier series, Art the Clown, Terrifier. There's a whole House Assembly episode about how I do not like those movies. I don't like them. I just don't like them, don't care for them. It's not because I'm like, scared or anything. It's more so, it's just kind of like gore to be gore. Or like to out gore. It's, yeah. And if I'm going to be watching gore, it's going to be a Rhino match. Okay? Loose on the juice. So let's move on. I might disappear again off screen, and it keeps happening every time I pull this up. They gave it a B. I'm going to agree with that statement, I'm going to give it 3 bags of popcorn, 1 soda here. My favorite moments of the match being Io Sky, the trash can, And Lash Legend just being an overall, legend early in the game, I would say. So yeah, let's move on. Because this is our War Games review, per se. We're moving on as this match was second, which really freaking surprised me, dude. This John Cena and Dominic Mysterio match being second. Shocking, really. I thought this was going last. I thought this would be last for sure. This is John Cena's, last pay-per-view match. We're putting it on second. We're curtain jerking here. This is crazy. Honestly, repulsive, the lineup. Like, the way they lined this pay-per-view up. Because they threw Nikki Bella out there right after this, which was absolute dog shit. Why would they do that to her? Now, the match wasn't bad. But it was mean to do that, and it was a John Cena match. It's got to sting a little bit. Now you've got a curtain jerk John Cena. That's got to sting, just a little bit. Your ex fiance, who's retiring and going away forever, and you've just come back, and everyone's kind of like poo-pooing on your return. And glazing up AJ Lee, who whirly bird punches and can't wrestle. AJ Lee looks like one of what's her name? Raquel Rodriguez's thighs. She looks like one of her thighs. About the size of one. I deserve another. Oh, man. Well, John Cena, Dominic Mysterio. Really good match here. Just a very... it was a good match. It was good. It wasn't anything to be like, woohoo! It wasn't a barn burner. And I kind of almost would have preferred a barn burner, like something like Logan Paul-esque, AJ Styles-esque from John Cena here in a final pay-per-view bout. But we had to rush and get that Intercontinental Championship onto John Cena. We realized, oh my gosh, he's not a Grand Slam. We got to get that thing on him. I think it would have been cooler if they didn't. If Dominic just retained and they didn't do that. I think it would have been cooler. John Cena doesn't need that shit to be considered the best. Oh, but he's not a Grand Slam champion. He's no, what? Have him return in 20 years like Bret Hart and pin someone like The Miz for the U.S. championship like Bret Hart did. Remember Bret Hart won the U.S. title from The Miz? We can just have John Cena do that in 20 years for the Intercontinental title. And all is good and well. He didn't need it. It would have put Dominic over harder. With him just retaining the title, beating John Cena regardless. He could have beat him, he could have wrestled him again, but I don't think John Cena necessarily needed the title switch. We got it. He had it. What did it do? Really nothing. It put the title back on Dominic. We got to Liv Morgan return out of it. Liv Morgan returning and promoting domestic abuse right off the bat. And then jumping on John Cena, which was odd because John Cena just immediately panned to his wife, which I thought was really, really funny. He just immediately was like, "Sorry, honey." That was a funny moment from John there. Definitely a gifable moment.
What are we laughing?
Oh, is that Jacob? Is that the voice of Jacob?
It is. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't have a lot of time.
Well, you don't have a lot of time because you're joining in here 20 minutes late. We've been on here for 20 minutes now.
Yeah, I know. I've been in the chat. I've been watching.
Good thing the camera can't see over there. Good Lord. You've been watching, so you heard me say that I can.
You're
see
talking
you
about
playing
something in
Madden, yeah.
Yeah, I won a Super Bowl just now.
Are you on?
Pretty
screen?
honored. No, I'm not on screen.
Okay, well then I'll just here. Let's put. Where's my mouse? My
Yeah, I
mouse is
gotta.
missing.
They changed the 4 a.m. You know, I had to be at work at 4, but now it's I
Yeah,
have to be there at 6. Um,
well, that sucks.
it's gonna be a minimum of 9 degrees tomorrow, so that's
Hmm.
fun.
Well, good. There you are. There's your head. I got your head on screen.
Yeah. All you need is my head.
Yeah. I'm unsure why we where my mouse is. There it is. My mouse was not visible there for a moment. I got your head on screen now. But yeah, no, Jake, I was just discussing Dominic and John Cena. I'm glad you've popped in because this was John Cena's final pay-per-view match. And
Unfortunately,
yes, and I was just at the part of Liv Morgan returning,
ew.
promoting, and you made the joke promoting domestic abuse right off the bat, which I
Yeah,
thought
it's
was funny,
domestic violence.
which I thought was very funny. And people are you made that joke, but people are other people are serious, very serious about that. It is a serious matter, and
Yeah,
for
it's a
them to
serious offense.
yeah, and they're kind of like still doing it, which is odd. I don't necessarily like it. I think it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
very
weird.
disgusting.
It's not like it's not. They're trying to be like Edge and Lita, kind of. I feel like, and it's
That is not
they're
no edge and Lita.
no, they're coming across, huh? No, Edge and Lita. No, Liv and Dominic. They're trying to be very Edge and
Yeah, they're
Lita, but Liv
yeah they're
Morgan
punching
is
people in
just
the face,
Liv
and it's
Morgan
not
is
okay.
coming across as like a 33-year-old woman who's way too old to be acting the way she's acting. That's just how her character is coming across. It's like her character is like a 30-year-old lady that's acting like I don't know. It's only a matter of time before Dominic and Liv are doing like 6, 7 memes backstage,
That's disgusting.
like to try to seem like they're cool, young, and hip. I'm surprised Jey Uso hasn't stolen it yet.
6'7". Yeet.
He's going to. I think he did actually. I think
No,
he
he's
did it.
heel.
I think he did do it. I think he did like a. I think he did that, and then he went whoop yeet. Yeah. I think that's happened already actually. So I'm not even manifesting anything, something that's already happened. But Jake, what did you think of the finish? Pretty much is what I want to get to. I mean, you can tell me about the match. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the greatest thing in the world. I can't really name any great spots out of the match. Besides maybe John taking like sunset flips from Roxanne and kind of the run-ins were the highlights. I felt like of the match. The run-ins were the highlights, and Liv Morgan's return. Would you have saved it for a Royal Rumble, or do you think this was the appropriate spot? Her turning on Dominic.
Appropriate spot.
You think so? You think her turning on Dominic was believable?
Hmm.
I don't think so. I was
I don't
like,
think it was believable. I knew it was a hoax
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know. Kind of. I don't know. I think
because you got to
I
think
would have
of it.
saved it.
I
I would
wouldn't
have
have done
saved
the
it.
Royal Rumble at all because the Royal Rumble's in Saudi Arabia and it's coming up in like a month. And I truly believe that the winner of the Royal Rumble has already been determined.
Sure. Well, I'm not worried about the
It's
winner of the Royal Rumble, Jake. I'm talking. You're getting off subject here. I'm talking about. You think it's going to be Liv?
no, it's going to be AJ Lee.
No. God no. She hasn't.
Watch it happen.
I mean, I believe you, but Jesus, that what a bad route they would take. She hasn't even had a singles match.
And Roman will win the men's.
No. I mean that may
And
be.
Roman's going to swerve everybody and go after Punk.
I mean that may be the case for the men, but I'm sticking for the women right now. That's getting way ahead of things.
But rest in peace, Larry.
Okay, you're jumping all over the place, Jake. Don't do that. I'm talking Liv Morgan and Dominic right now because that's where we're at. But what do you got playing in the background? Now you're being loud as hell.
I don't understand how my TV that's on 3 volume is so loud.
Well, it's because ads play like twice as loud as the TV.
Oh, there's no ads.
Oh, may just be where you were. But yeah, I totally lost track. So you jumped all over the place, lost track. No, I just don't think the finish was all that great. I don't think this was that great of a return for Liv. I would have saved it. And and if the return was here, I think it should have had some sort of spice. There was absolutely zero spice to this thing. Everybody wants a Roxanne, Liv Morgan, something to happen there, but it was nothing. And it was nothing again on Monday Night Raw. It was just, we're going to come out and we're the power couple and the Judgment Day stands behind them. That's like, it's so lackluster at this point. Like, they never turn on each other. I feel like they think they're building to something like, oh gosh, the audience can't wait for these guys to turn on. But really, it's going to, when you guys finally do, it's going to be like, yeah, you waited too long. You waited way too long. Like, Roxanne Perez should have won Dominic that match. Or somebody, there should have been a reason for Liv to be a little bit like, jealous, But instead, she's just coming back and getting the spotlight put on her, slapping Dominic Mysterio, and then going backstage and getting in Stephanie Vaquer's face after her victory over Nikki Bella, which is absolutely ridiculous. What puts Liv Morgan in line at the top? Nothing. Nothing.
I mean, when I think of like Liv and Roxanne, like, I feel like they're gonna eventually feud. Like, it's gonna happen. Dominic's gonna be in a shark cage.
But pull the trigger. Like, let's do this thing. Liv's been gone a while. I'm not that hyped to see her versus the Care. The only reason they're doing that is because she does that stupid butt move. And they're going to, like, do the butt move back and forth to each other or something like that. And everyone's going to be like, whoa, oh my God, wrestling. This is awesome. Like, I don't know. She's become, I love Stephanie Vaquer and her actual wrestling moves and, like, what she's, I think she needs to speed that thing up like how she did on the Indies. Because it looks like it hurts a lot worse when you really do it fast. But when you're slowing it down and you're just trying to make it sexy butt, your Mickey James is going to show up and get pissed.
Yeah, she's married to the SmackDown general manager.
Exactly, dude. You don't want angry Mickey to show up, dude.
Bada bing bong, wow. Mickey James is back, wow.
Yeah, I don't know. 3 bags of popcorn from me. I'm sorry. I know it's John Cena's final pay-per-view. He should be getting a much higher score.
Could have been better.
It could have been better. Like I said, Jake, I wanted a barn burner. Like AJ Styles.
You're not going to get that
Logan
anymore.
Paul. I know, but they should have saved it for this, man. This is the last pay-per-view match. What are they doing?
Unfortunately, you're going to get, like I said, I'm still calling the finish for Cena. Like, he's not getting pinned and he's not tapping. He's going out. He's going to sleep. And he'll wake up to the crowd cheering him on, saying, "Thank you, Cena." That's what's going to happen.
And he's going to wake up to break the walls down.
It's the big show.
Well, next up on
you
this...
You get 2 live matches. You get Cena and Big Show, and you get Cena and Jericho.
I'm going to do this
but
one.
But Jericho's coming back, though.
All right. Hey. Let me go in order here. Don't you? Your next matchup here for grabs here was your Nikki Bella, the challenger, going against Stephanie Vaquer. I can cover this one fairly quickly here. This match was good. I don't care what anyone says. This match was good. This is a good showing from Nikki Bella. Probably her best showing as of late. She held it together with Stephanie. I would say there was a few clunky spots, but really everything was nice. Not the finish I wanted, right? I kind of thought it would be insane if they just threw it on to Nikki Bella. Like, absolutely insane. And I thought it would be fun for the title. I don't know. I'm just want something fun and not. I know they just put it on her. They're building her. Whatever. She could have got it right back. Nikki could have had a month-long reign. It would have just added to her character and her repertoire, and she needs. I almost think she kind of needs it, man. She held that Divas title and all that stuff, and they're gonna try to do this for AJ Lee, like you said. They're gonna try to force this Rumble win. She hasn't even had a singles match when Nikki Bella's been out here returning and putting in work, dude. Nikki Bella had a. I think Nikki Bella's had a. What do you want to say? Short straw here. Shit end of the stick. Not only did she have to curtain jerk right after her ex-fiance, John Cena, just had his last pay-per-view match and go out there and wrestle and put on a good show for the fans here at Survivor Series. But then she gets put on the back burner as everyone now is looking towards the focus of AJ Lee. Oh, it's AJ Lee and her big return. It's AJ Lee's return. Her return. AJ Lee, what has she done? She's come back. She had a mixed tag with her husband. She disappeared for a month and a half. And now she's back in another match that's got even more people in it. Doing a couple spots, selling on the ground, and then doing a Black Widow for the win. And her promos are horrible. Her promos are awful. They're terrible. Nikki Bella, I believe, is much better on the mic. I'm saying it.
She is.
People go crazy, dude, if you say that. They go crazy. They're like, are you kidding me? AJ Lee knows how to do a pipe bomb and stuff. They think that, it's because she's married to CM Punk, that she's automatically inherit to being a microphone maestro, dude. She is not. Nikki Bella, I think, would school her on the mic. I think so. I think nowadays, I think AJ Lee maybe doesn't have that step, that touch right now. And that's not a knock at her or anything, but I just think that Nikki Bella is got that little bit more of an edge to her right now, and in my opinion. And I think Nikki would be deserving of everything they're going to be giving AJ Lee, as you predict. But we'll see. Maybe Nikki wins the Rumble. Maybe some twin magic happens and Nikki wins. You never know. But I'm giving this match overall 3 bags of popcorn and a soda. It's kind of a 3-bagger all around. Men's War Game match.
Snooze.
Snooze?
It was boring, dude. Jey Uso ruined it.
Jey Uso ruined the match.
He comes in the match and he beats everybody up, and then he has to decide to get on the cage and do his music. But thankfully, Brock Lesnar was in there. And, dude, it's impossible to not like Brock.
That's not. Yes, there you go.
It's impossible.
Well, yeah. Well, as of late, it's impossible to not kind of laugh and enjoy his character for some reason. I don't know. He's making it pretty hard to. I mean, he's coming out there. He's ripping his pants. He's coming out there. He's slipping and falling during his entrance. He's just being an overall goof, and then he gets in the ring and he kills everybody, and it's like, damn. And the way he's killing people, it looks good. It looks good. You're like, shit, son of a bitch. Brock is good. I mean, he's taking everybody out in this match. Took Roman on the outside out on the table. Had a good stare down with Roman, which I know a lot of people are saying that match is hot. I don't think so. I'm not really clamoring for it, in my opinion. But I'm more so on your side with the he should keep his eyeballs on Punk. That would be a lot more interesting. But yeah, this was this was only interesting because the bad guys won. This was a good outcome, I thought. I thought Team Brock winning here was the right move, especially because you want the tension between all three of those guys. Cody, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. There's absolutely no reason for them to be holding each other's hands up at the end of this match and being like, "Yay!" doing the Natalia, like we won. There was no reason for that. That would have been goofy. We already got it with the women's side, and here we find it. We got Justice, and the men came off. I'm gonna say though that this was the lamest of all the matches on the card. I think, in my opinion. I mean, I think the tsunamis Bronson hit in this match were probably some of the best tsunamis I've ever seen. But that was probably the only highlight that's really standing out to me and really like punching home in my gut, personal gut. And I think this is only a 2-bagger. This is 2 bags of popcorn,
Agreed.
1 soda.
Half. I didn't even finish it.
You didn't even finish it? What?
I didn't finish my soda.
Oh, you didn't finish the soda. Okay, I thought you didn't finish the match. I was like, Jesus, Jake. Yeah, Survivor Series War Games overall. It's a 3-bagger. It's a middle of the road pay-per-view here. Like, rewatchability, not that high. And that's really it. That's really all I got to say about it. Moving on directly after the pay-per-view, though, Jake, we do have something down on the docket that I could get your thoughts on. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman leaving the pay-per-view, straight up pushed a child fan out of the way. Did you see this video?
Yes, that child deserved it.
What?
Get out of his way.
I knew we shouldn't
Get the hell out
ask.
of Paul Heyman's way.
I knew we shouldn't ask Jake's opinion on Paul Heyman pushing that child out of the way.
Like, probably going to try to sue.
You think
ain't going to get nothing but an F5 at a breakfast.
Oh, are you kidding me? They've already made WWE's probably already made amends. As soon as that video surfaced, they probably made amends. I could imagine.
Kid's going to be backstage.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. They're not gonna lose that kid as a fan. I guarantee it.
Ripley.
Yeah.
He'll go to dinner with Braun Breaker at Wendy's or something.
Well, that'd be great. Braun's definitely.
Braun Breaker gives me.
Braun's putting away 3 Baconators, dude. Triples.
I'm thinking he's age doubled kind of guy.
No, he's a triple guy, dude. He's triple, and he definitely just like he dips his burger in the Frosty, dude.
Braun Breaker. He gets cool points.
He's a burger.
That promo.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's. In all seriousness, Paul Heyman, insane move, dude. Chill out.
No, dude. Good job.
No, not a good job, Jake. It's an insane move. You've got a bunch of kids there who are fans of the show. You don't think they're going to be running up to you and want? Come on, Jake. That could have been if that was you. It would have crushed you, dude. It would have ruined your day. Because that's something you would have done. I could have seen you running up being like, "Oh my God, Paul!" And then to Paul Heyman just to shove the shit out of you out of the way. I thought it was a lame move from Paul, just personally. Yeah, so moving on, Jake mentioned Raw. We're going to go right into Raw and just kind of hit the keynotes here. Oh, wait, Jake, hold on. We almost forgot. The mystery stomp. Dun, dun, dun. You still think it's Austin Theory?
Yes.
We did a live reaction to this, and we were watching the mystery man come out, super kick, stomp. Jake, your immediate thoughts was, oh, Seth. That's everyone's thought. It's Seth.
It didn't look like Seth at all.
No, it didn't, but we saw the stomp and we were both like, it's Seth. And then, wait, oh, no, no, it's not. That ain't Seth. They got him too covered up. And we saw you immediately guessed right after that, it's Austin Theory. And I was like, oh, that's a good guess. I was like, where has he been? I've been hearing his name spreading around on the internet for quite some time now. And we did not get an answer to that here on Monday Night Raw, but that was the sole reason why the heels won the match. So,
Absolutely. I think it's Austin Theory, and if it's not Austin Theory, I'll delete the Real Sons of Bart.
you don't have to punish yourself.
Dude, but to all the viewers, subscribe, dude. I'm 7 subscribers away from 100.
On Real Sounds?
Yeah.
I thought you had more than that.
No, I have 93.
Oh, man. I thought you were at like 1,000 by now.
I wish, dude.
Well,
Imagine I got a gold play button that said Real Sons of Bart. It'd be insane.
that would be really funny. I would like that very much.
What do you do for a living? I fart in the camera.
Well, there are people that do that, Jake, for a living.
I need to find them.
Not hard to find. Moving on from all of War Games talk, we'll see who the mystery man is. We did not get a follow-up from it on Raw, but what we did get a follow-up from was Bron Breakker and the Vision coming out. Everybody, Logan Paul included, coming out, getting put over by Paul Heyman in the middle of the ring before it got to Bron Breakker, and then Paul handed the mic over to Bron Breakker, and he cut a hell of a promo. I know a lot of people online were saying he was taking bits and pieces from some of his father's old promos and some of his uncle's old promos, and you know what? That's all fine and dandy with me. Do what you got to do. It sounded genuine. It sounded, it flowed well. From Braun here. I thought it was a hell of a promo. I thought it came across good on TV. I thought the audience reacted well to it. Just like he said, consider the promo cut. Let's move on to him beating CM Punk's ass. I'm all about it. Jake, what did you think of Bron Breakker coming out of his promo shell here?
It's going to be good, but I'm telling you now, Punk's going to be 2 times harder.
Think so?
Absolutely. You're telling me Punk's not going to cut a good promo on Braun?
I mean, I would like to see them almost kind of battle it a little bit. I mean, I consider the promo cut, but I haven't seen these guys battle yet. You haven't battled with CM Punk you haven't promo battled with him in the ring yet. So I get what you're saying. I don't know if Punk will win. We'll see. I think Braun will get too pissed off and just spear him. He won't be able to handle the anger. Yeah, dude, this was a great promo from Braun, and I really wish we kind of got something with the mystery man. I kept hearing that they were going to reveal who it was here, but they did not. A little disappointing. Anything else on Braun, Jake? Anything else on the Vision?
No.
No? All right. Well, what did you think, Jake, of we're going to move in. Well, actually, you know what? Before we move in, because there are final things to really talk about is the John Cena tournament. But before we do that, let's touch on this fantastic and odd vignette for Maxine Dupree, or was it for Natty?
It's for both of them. Natty's going to be her manager.
I don't think Natty's going to be the manager, dude. I think Natty's going to be kicking ass as well.
Yeah, and then eventually taking that title off of Maxine.
It almost seems like clean cut and dry is like that's the way to go. Especially if we get the Natty character that we're getting behind the scenes, like what she's pulling off over there in AAA and on the Indies, like in Bloodsport and stuff, dude. She is fucking awesome. Let's definitely put that into hyperdrive. This vignette was cool. I liked this vignette. I thought this was well produced. I thought it was It almost reminded me of those Bowflex gym commercials. Remember those? Remember the Jake probably doesn't remember those infomercials, but there used to be infomercials for Bowflex, and it was like people sweating, or like, do you remember like Bod Man fragrance spray? It'd be like, I want your bod, and it'd be like, doom, 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 doom. And
Yes.
all those like black and white camera cuts. Yeah, that's what this was like. I don't know. It's just very 90s, and it ended with,
No, it's just, it kept going back and forth for putting on the ankle lock.
yeah,
That's what it was.
I know. That's what I was saying. It made it seem like it was a promo for Maxine, but then by the end of it, you saw that it was Maxine getting like the shit beat out of her in training by Natty, who's just a beast. You know, just like. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that, and I thought this was good, and I can't wait to see more. I think having the title on Maxine, it's not bad. It's not horrible. So props to them. Let's move on to the John Cena tournament because that's the big talk of the town here on Monday Night Raw, Jake. I got it here on the docket. It says Jay Luzo.
Yeah.
Jay Luzo. Is there some sort of relief? Do you have some sort of like sigh of relief knowing that Jay Uso is not John Cena's final opponent? Because I do.
I'm just not looking forward to his last match.
I mean, no one's looking forward to the fact that it's his last match, Jake. It's his last match, but people got to get over this. People got to get over this. It's going to be Gunther or it's going to be LA Knight. And it's going to be Gunther. Okay? For it to be Knight would be insane. I already think it's insane that we got two guys in their late 30s coming to take the torch from John Cena. That makes absolutely zero sense to me.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make sense to you? It does? Or it does? You keyed out there.
It does. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. I think it should be a hot young up and comer. I mean, you could name them. I mean, it doesn't matter. Carmelo Hayes, Javon Evans. Who the hell? It doesn't matter who you name. I think that's irrelevant. I think the age definitely matters. It should be someone hot and fresh, and that we should really strap this to. But I think WWE wants to take the safe route and put it on someone that they know that they have a long-term investment in, and they know has already been longly invested in the company, and that has to be someone in their late 30s who's already had quite the resume, and that's going to be Gunther. Right? You think it would be LA Knight, but I don't know if he's so much well liked by backstage as he is by the fans.
Fans love him.
Mm-hmm.
Fans
Absolutely.
like the boy.
But I don't know. I mean, he's done a few things where I think maybe it's gotten him some backstage heat.
But unfortunately, I do have to get off here.
Oh, Jake's done for the night.
Be in the chat, so you can still ask me questions or just type them.
Or just type them. Yeah. Let me stretch
you. Stay tuned for our live stream. I've seen his last match. I'll be wearing my John Cena shirt.
Yeah, what is that? What Saturday is it? Is this
Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after.
Yeah, it's Saturday after. All right. All right. Well, see you in the chat.
You on Goodwill's website to see if I can find any John Cena merch. I'm gonna have a whole.
More. Good lord.
Oh, I need as many as I can get.
You don't need any more, man.
I will never stop until I get that spinner belt.
I'm surprised you don't have one by now.
I don't know if you remember this belt, but I have the spinner belt that actually played theme songs.
Oh yeah, the toy. Yeah.
I have that one, dude. Like I used to spin it, and it would be like 1, 2. You hear the clock ticking.
All right.
But alrighty, I'll see
Yeah,
y'all
get to
next
bed.
Monday.
Get to bed. Go to sleep.
You know, my final words are love Gunther,
He's the
but
best option, man, out of the two. Sorry. So
he
sorry.
is. If LA Knight wins, LA Knight should do the job of Cena. And
I know. Isn't that funny? If LA Knight wins, you're like John Cena should win, but if Gunther wins, you're like John Cena should put him over. That's funny. I mean, I love LA Knight, but Dirt just probably wants him to win so his butt's out or something.
yeah, like my fantasy football team next year will be dedicated to Johnson.
Well, you better hope you win then.
We'll win. I'm winning this year. You know what's crazy is that my team this year is,
Don't
dedicated
start.
to Dom.
Don't start. Your team's been dedicated now for 2 years.
And hey, got me a championship.
Well, we'll see if it gets you back to back. All right, go to sleep. You'll run on forever if you don't go to sleep now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Love, peace, booty grease. Wipe the butt.
Wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe.
Oh, I forgot. I have to show this.
Show what?
The boy found some WWE champs.
Oh yes, I told people about these at the top of the show. That you got
You
these
did?
champs. Yeah, that you pulled a Orton.
I pulled a classic Cena, baby.
Excuse me.
And then the ultimate Randy Orton with the pose. I got two of them.
Whoa,
One's in the
dude! Why
car.
does Randy look like The Rock? He looks black.
He looks like Roman and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
But look, I got all of them, dude. All I'm missing is Cody and Bianca and Jay.
Yeah, I know. You got so many. Look how many you've gone through just to try to get all of them. That's insane.
I'll probably go when I get paid again and just buy the whole thing because I hid the box.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna be able to acquire them unless you buy them off eBay. Already,
Yeah, I hid the
already
box.
opened, and that takes the fun out of it if you just buy them off eBay.
Yeah, I hid the box. It's in a different aisle on my Walmart, so I'll go back and get the whole box. Because I'm bound to pull a J. Get them open. But already
All right, good. Good stuff.
in the same stew, you gotta go to bed.
No stew. Only mini stew.
That was Psycho. That was Psycho Kid.
No, Psycho wasn't mini stew. Psycho was John Cena.
Oh, yeah. But all right. Go to bed. Good night.
All right, poop. Jacob, ladies and gentlemen, joining us for half the program here. It was nice to get a little bit of company. Didn't have to do the entire show solo. Very nice. Very nice. Nice little applause for that. All right. So, let's see here. Anything else on the docket here? No, Jay Luzo. I mean, I do have one more thing to say about Jay Luzo, and that's he cut a promo later on Raw, and he was kind of like, I'm probably going to pull up the, I might go off screen here for a second. Let's test, lead report, Raw. Oh, this is from November 18th. I don't want one from November 18th. Raw, 11, what was it, 20. What was the date? It was the 30th, yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, there it is. Alright, this is from 2020. Why is the search result not giving me... Here we go. Finally, his fourth search result. That's insane. So I'm just gonna check out if I missed anything. No, it was AJ Lee, aka AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky promo, which was kind of what LA Knight, Jey Uso, Dominic Liv, World Tag Team match. Yeah. Oh wait, that spot, the big spot everybody was talking about. Everybody was going freaking bonkers, being like over Kofi Kingston and his spot with AJ Styles doing the Styles Clash. That was great. As Dragon Lee came off the top and hit Kofi Kingston in the back, and he just kind of like springboarded off the top rope and got caught by AJ Styles into a Styles Clash. Very smooth. Very smooth. Very impressive. Definitely the highlight of the men's wrestling on Raw, even with the John Cena's last time is now title tournament. This was the highlighted move of the show for sure. Let's see if there was anything else on here. Nope, I think we pretty much covered everything. Gunther versus Solo was kind of interesting. I don't know. It felt weird, didn't it? I thought it felt weird. I thought the show felt weird, kind of as a whole. It feels thrown together. I'm going to be completely honest. The whole wrestling programming as of late feels very thrown together. It feels like they're just kind of flying by the seat of their pants. Even with this John Cena tournament, we got no bracket to begin with. They kind of were just like, we're doing a tournament. And I feel like they came up with that idea that they were doing a tournament that day. Like, that's how it felt. That's how it still feels as they're going along with it. I mean, I know injuries have come about, and it's kind of thrown a wrench into things here with Penta's shoulder injury. And also, you had The Miz entering twice, besmirching his name, losing twice in this tournament, which is absolutely crazy and ridiculous. I don't know. The whole thing seems thrown together. John Cena winning an Intercontinental title last minute. It's just too fly by the seat of your pants, and I feel like they're just kind of letting AI bullshit some shit out like the day before or something like that, and it's not cutting the mustard, and that's why it feels lackluster era. Yeah, the Depression era, the Great Depression era, whatever you want to call it, regression era. It's definitely in full force. It's definitely in full force. I'm still enjoying moments and bits and stuff and matches, but it's being held together by very very few matches. It's being held together by little wrestling, and it needs more wrestling for sure, and more thought out storylines for down the road. I know injuries happen, and you got to work with what you got, but all this stuff with the Vision, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. You have a guy running out there. You guys have probably changed your mind on who the masked man is probably 10 times since he's run out there. You got nothing set in stone, and that's one of y'all's issues. If you want an era people talk about positively and don't scoff at and kind of make jokes about it on the internet, right? People wouldn't be making jokes about you and saying you pulled a Tony Khan when you come out and say Raw's going to be a blast, like it's going to be crazy. You had no follow-up to the Masked Man because you probably couldn't come up with a decision on who that was going to be. You probably had a thought that night, but AI has had a different thought, or someone else had a different thought, and you've got no one set in stone as who's running this creative direction. You're kind of just flying by the seat of whoever's pants is sitting at the round table. And you gotta pull up your pants and button them and zip them up and take charge. Take the creative direction, dude. I feel like you had more thought out, drawn out storylines in the black and gold era of NXT. Everything now is just like, it's like I'm playing the video game. It's like I'm playing the wrestling video game on TV. Which isn't good, right? I don't want to play. I don't want to watch video games. I want to watch wrestling. Well, that does it, guys. I don't have anything else. We've got, live streams coming up. I might react to SmackDown this Friday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been doing Survivor Digest on Fridays. I'm going to be cutting a promo on Survivor here soon. Survivor Digest. I'm going to be reacting to episode 11, Survivor 49. Check out all of the Survivor content we got here in our Survivor Digest playlist. Check out House Assembly, Sunday nights at 9 o'clock. Very funny episode this past week. We get into more skateboarding stuff. We get into Turk from Scrubs. We get into pod-shaped Pokemon. A lot of good stuff over there. Check out that episode. Check out all the live streams we do here. As Jake said earlier, we are live streaming quite a bit here as we live react to the pay-per-views and to the Raws and SmackDowns. So check those out. Those are nice little vertical picture-in-picture live streams. Everything's here, all loaded up for you in a playlist on Slipperhouse Extra YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. It's been a fun little show. Fun little easy show. Didn't mind it. Can't wait for my co-hosts to be back permanently. And Cowboy Nate, Dirt, Jake. Can't wait for everybody to, come together once again, reform the stable that matters most, and that is the Sauce stable, the Pro Wrestling Sauce stable. But until then, you're stuck with me. And that's all I got for this week, guys. That's all I got. Let's get a round of applause. All right. That's it. That's the show. We'll see you guys next week, Wednesday at 10:15, right here on the Slipperhouse Extra YouTube channel. My parting words. I didn't think that far ahead. It's beginning to look a lot like Saucemas. Sauce in every store. Oh, the sauce would like to think that it doesn't stink, but it does. Sauce does.